Hello. Hello. I don't know how many people are here yet. I don't think anybody's here yet. I'm just toying around with the visuals here. Welcome to the desert of the real. I don't know how many people are here yet. Yeah, see, I'm listening. I don't think anybody's here yet. Wow. Welcome, everyone. Let me share it. Copy link. Well, I mean, oh, there is Osmond. How you doing? I'm just streaming in the afternoon here. How you doing, bro? Can't do that in front of the screen. Welcome. What's up, buddy? How you been, man? Hit that like if you can. I mean, one person, two people hitting the like button. It helps, you know. Two people in the stream, including me. Osmond, my man, what have you been buying lately? I think I've seen what you've been buying lately. What are you going to buy coming soon, huh? That's like that's something I always am curious in, to see what people are buying. I don't know. I wasn't really intending on going live today. It just kind of happened. And if, like, we don't get this thing going, it may not be happening for that long. Osmond, that sounds like Overload, man. Vikings on TV, Dual Brain on iPad, Pokemon on Switch. How do you focus on any one of the three? Paul, how you doing, bro? I saw your comment. No, your message. You should definitely try to get to Charlotte. That would be cool, man. I want to meet as many people as possible in the next, going to Vegas and Charlotte. So yeah, that'll be cool. Welcome to Sunday. Osmond, how and why? How are you paying attention to so many, and why are you doing all of the things? A fire outside, you are going to be the fire when you're paying attention to that many things. That's ridiculous, bro. Ridiculous. So I guess, like, what's the big magic news at the moment, right? Is it the secret lair? Or is it this freaking Phyrexian foil thing? Like, can you guys see this? Hey, Alberto. You guys see this, right? Like, the foiling on this card, these, like, little Phyrexian symbols throughout it. Seems like when you go like that, you're gonna see some and not others. So that's pretty interesting. That's for All Will Be One. The Phyrexian, yes. Hello, MTG Poland and Alberto. How you doing? No vodka, no cry. Yeah. It makes me feel complete, Osmond says. What, listening to a million things and and then not paying attention to any of them? Oh my god. That's pretty funny. So, you look, I think we're all tired of talking about MTG30. I know I had that video yesterday, but that was filmed last week, I know I'll have more MTG30 content, but not yet. I need a little break from it, Want to find minty cards to send to BGS. Bro, it's time now to send it to BGS. Like we were talking about the other day about how they're going to lower the rate and everything. What the hell is what, Alberto? Are you talking about this card here? This card? Because this is a leak from All Will Be One. And that's the foiling. Look, you see that like green Phyrexian symbol in the middle, and then a couple more in the text box. That's like the weird freaking foiling maybe showcase for that set that's coming up. I mean, it'll be interesting. I'm curious to see what that looks like. Phyrexian Pokemon, he says. No, I think the Galaxy foils was like really the thing that looked like Pokemon cards. I mean, it was straight up the Pokemon. What's it called? So let me see if I can figure this out with you guys here. Okay. This. I haven't done this yet, right? This is an internet, like, I should be able to. Okay. Interact. Yes, see? Now I can do stuff on the screen. You guys can see what I'm doing here? Yes, no, let me know. I don't know how I can interact because I can't scroll down. I gotta figure this out. But this is, you know. So, what is going on? How come it does? Oh, it looks totally different from the freaking phone. Great. So, let's see. Let's try. Okay, so we can see like buy list prices and whatnot here. I don't know how to scroll though. That's so weird. Why won't it scroll for me? Guys, it won't scroll. I'm not gonna figure it out now. But here, you know, it's cool that I can do this for the future. I don't know why it's like see-through for my head though. I can see through Card Kingdom. But I will figure this out. I will figure it out, but that's cool. You know what I mean? Boom. What the hell is that? I don't have the sounds of Phyrexian Pokemon. Oh, man. If the Forest of Will I got is gradable, should I send it in? I would, because if you look online, 9.5s get a decent premium. Sir Flipstar. Oh, man. I saw you getting attacked by the tinfoil guy, huh? Hello, Jimbo. How you doing? It's possible, Osmond. Not necessarily gonna happen, but it's possible. And yeah, like I told you guys the other day, to not grade yet, they just lowered the pricing and the turnaround time, so it's starting to become the time to get it graded. Hit that like if you could, guys. Let's get this going a little bit more. So, I went to the flea market today. And I actually found something. No, so it wasn't like I found it. It's like last week I went and these people told me that they had cards, but they didn't bring them. Again, my neighbor doing yard work. And so this time, oh, they brought it. Mostly junk. Mostly. There's a couple of good cards in there that were worth it. Oh, what's up, MTG Poland, Sir Flipstar, Sideshow on Acid. I heard good about CGC grading, and the couple I have look really good. I keep hearing good things about them too. Looks like a MetaZoo card. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Like, the new foiling techniques that they're using, there's a lot that are very reminiscent of other games. What's a Sunday without blister pack, guys? So, no, I go on Sundays. Like a blister in the sun. Let me go on. CGC is pretty good from what I've heard. I need to check it out though. I do. I've been saying it and saying it. Hit the like button, everyone. Yeah. What do we got here? Yeah, I guess I gotta do a CGC submission just because eventually. Maybe I'll crack out a few cards and send it to CGC. That would be kind of interesting, you know? Collection unboxing video. I'm probably gonna film that today. Yeah, it's weird, man. You're gonna be surprised when you see what's in there. Like one decent card amidst like those 2017 free, and then maybe like what else, like those free cards, maybe commons from Ixalan and stuff like that. It's silly. Just a suggestion. Remind people to like. Yes, I'll remind again. Please hit the like. Say a video with someone cracking CGC duels. They had a 7.5 grade on one, and it had binder marks. Bro, CGC gave binder dented cards a 7.5. Yeah, that's it depends how deep they go. I wouldn't necessarily call it damage, but that would hit the surface grade hard. Would you cross CGC 9.5 to BGS and hope for BGS 9.5, or do you think the gap between the premiums will catch up? BGS 9.5 is gonna stay king for a while. CGC slab stacks super nice, and the cards are much cleaner looking in the slab. I can see that, Osman. Yeah, Paul. It may not be damage, but like the surface grade will be. I've used them for years for comics, and just started using them for cards a year or so ago. Customer service is great, and slabs are nice. SGC is still my favorite for cards, though. Really, SGC for Magic cards you'd do, but they get no premiums and nobody trusts the grades. Oh, I think that was fake, huh? I opened the box of Affinity. I just say the sealed may be underpriced at $210. What do you think of the product to hold sealed? The problem is, right, locking your money up on a bunch of Infinity right now isn't a good idea. Yes, I think long term it's going to do well sealed, but I think the cost value of your money is better spent somewhere else during that time. I think Infinity won't be going up that fast as well, so you have time to get in on it. I wouldn't cross unless you want to sell immediately. It was a very sus video. You talking about the opening the CGC one? They were deep, Paul says. Yeah, that can be damaged. No intentions of selling. Good. I am doing good, Prime. How are you? I'm not in it for premiums. I'm in it for personal. That's a whole nother story, Sideshow. Like, if that's what you like, by all means, do you. I like how BGS, you just list what cards you're grading. With the cards in a box, I ship them out. CGC makes you put the cards in order in the shipping box. So does Card Kingdom buy list. It's a pain, but like, yeah, I get it. I think 4 out of the top 10 most expensive cards are in a SGC slab. They get no premium or are relevant in the MTG world is kind of strange. Huh. Yeah. I agree. Some companies are like, you know. Ed, do you think long-term MTG will survive the impending apocalypse? I don't know about that. And if my neighbor lady keeps doing that, I might have to go inside. I don't think anybody I know is buying Brothers War. Are you guys buying Brothers War? Yeah, aren't they black slabs? Sideshow? Like the core that holds the card, aren't they black? MTG is 100% dependent on subgrades for premiums. Yeah, I think I should maybe go inside because she's like doing stuff. It's some timing. Yo, is it supposed to rain today? It was like nice out when I sat down here. I was sitting in the sun, and now it looks like rain clouds. Hey, I should just go open a freaking Weatherlight pack. Hey, no problem, Bob. Gotta go give someone a ride to work in a moment. Hey, gotta do what you gotta do, Osmond. I appreciate you stopping by. Might buy a couple of packs, but not too thrilled. Brothers War, got you. I am too broke to keep up with sealed. Too many good deals in the vintage world. You know, getting your own cards great. It does feel great. That's why I started. Subgrades anymore. I don't know why people don't care about subgrades, honestly. I'd like to know why, or at least see their justification for why they graded the card what it was. You know, like, even if it's a bullshit justification, at least it's sub justification. I'll buy a big case of collectors, boxes of Brothers War if they give you a new Pope hat. Otherwise, I'll buy Urza Mishra and pass. Bro, Urza's Pope hat, man. Apparently, he had a bunch of Power Stones up in that mofo. Osmond has the phone. He's going portable. He's going mobile. I think the only reason BGS is still in business is because of MTG, LOL, and Black Labels. Peanut. Beckett has crazy history. They've been making the price guides for a million years. They're not going anywhere. I will likely buy some Brothers War in a few months when the prices drop. Exactly, Bob. That was the video today, right? You know, it's pretty much the trend. There's too much out there, and so people can't handle it. Stores can't handle it. Prices drop, period. That's what's gonna happen for any new product. I mean, the only one that I could see maybe going up is the 30th thing, but that's because of scarcity and nothing else. CGC slabs without subgrades are ugly. I wish they used their sports label for MTG. I don't know. Bought 2 packs of Infinity Draft. Hit a Godless Shrine. Nice. Paul, that's like me with Double Masters. I opened 2 boxes, got a textured, I'm good. That's the Dominaria United video. I still haven't posted it. I opened 1 box, got a Legends card, I'm good. I remember looking at the Beckett Pokemon price guides when I was a kid. I used to have them every month for all my basketball cards. Peanut, yes, they are getting competition and lagging. And I think that's part of what this current reduction in price is about. You know, they lowered things. What was it, $10? I never pull a textured, unfortunately. Ooh, that sucks, bro. Oh, you got them from your cousin, the Beckett's? That's cool, man. Like, that's, back in the day, there was more of that because there wasn't the internet, you know, sharing and, like, my cousin would give them to me every month. I miss magazines, like Nintendo Power. Talk about an excellent magazine. That was great, you know? Like, I remember pouring through that as a kid, like... The crazy thing is I saved all of them. I mean, magazines, a lot of people, well, I guess hoarders saved them. BGS got a new CEO as well, who was talking about getting a more technical grading. I am thinking and hoping of AI grading right away. Yeah. I mean, AI grading is good for the industry. It'll make it standard. You can't fool the machine, right? I hope. I know, Osmond. Nintendo Power is serious, and that was like... I remember I got my subscription with a Dragon Warrior. That was like the original promotion for it. And yeah, I'm not so into the AI grading thing. Because will there ever be black labels again with that? Yes, Paul, that's what I'm saying. I think AI grading would take away a lot of 10s. Although, that being said, I think there would be more 10s, like maybe for Surface, you know, like these brand new cards coming out of packs. How damaged are they really? But Beckett's slapping them with 9.5s for population control, and it's like, I don't know. I feel like the computer will be honest at least, and will be consistent. According to Nintendo Power, there was never a bad game for the SNES. You really had to read between the lines. I feel like that is a joke that is going over my head. I heard there's some company named AGS that is doing AI grading, which is really just a scanner and an algorithm. I mean, a scanner? A human does have to program the AI, and I agree, Osman. The parameters, what are the parameters going to be, you know? It's not really that great since some of the grades are just abysmal, and nobody is going to crack their PSA or BGS cards to send for worse grades. Yes, I agree. That's a whole nother story. Pre-AI and post-AI. The moment they update the software, it'll shake up confidence. I don't know. Yep, what happens if there's dust on the lens? How rare are the Guru lands, especially the ones signed by Therese Nielsen? Oof, signed, that's really rare. They're pretty rare. They were from a little obscure program that required you to fill a bunch of requirements and required you to fill requirements. Wonderful wording, huh? Anyway, it was quite the program, and I don't know how many people actually did that whole madness. I have my subscription to MP from 2010 to whenever they stop. Nintendo Power, baby, one of the best. I think of the AI companies, one of the AI companies have never given a 10. I'm probably misremembering, but I thought I'd read about one of these companies. That's what I'm saying. Like, there has to be 10s. There are 10s. There's always going to be 10s. Grading standards change all the time, though. The old PSA slabs are worse than the new ones in terms of grading. It's true. Signed cards are big. I don't like signed cards, personally, unless you're talking artist proofs. I would love AI grading for consistency and not caring about pop reports, being tired, etc. Or not getting laid the night before, right? You know, who knows? Maybe their wife smacked them before they left the house that morning and they're pissed off. BGS repetition, what they're talking about. I love my signed cards by dead artists. True. Up the puppy smile emoji. Yes. If you too would like puppy smile or brain emojis like that and a little badge next to your name, you can get a channel membership. There's gonna be more emojis. Lots more. And you know, I was thinking about emojis, so like I want to do the tin hat from Tin Hat Man, you know, the with the glasses. I was thinking of like the mana symbols, but then I'm like, what are you gonna use the mana symbols for, right? I don't know. I gotta think of ideas for the emojis because I think that could be a cool thing. You know, guys, she does it so randomly, like it makes me stay longer, even though it's an annoying sound. I don't know what to do. Yes, the hat should definitely be an emoji. I gotta get some more weird stuff. So one thing I'm looking for is those window decals for the sets. Like I have a few of them, but I'm looking for a few more. Yeah, that stuff is cool. Those binders that I buy, you know, the pages inside, the guide pages. My Destiny binder, Urza's Destiny, and Tempest binder don't have those freaking pages in it, and it's upsetting. When you played MTG, Ed, what was your favorite color archetypes to play? Straight up black, red, like old school type burn deck. Yeah, that was fun. It was weird. I was like, how old was I? It was 94, 95, so I was 11, 12. You know, I was a little kid playing. So yeah, what I did was there were Badlands in there and like tutors. There was forks for, you know, so I did like a weird mana ramping type burn deck with soul rings and dark rituals. So it was like red with a little splattering of black. It was interesting, you know. Stuff like I threw in like a royal assassin to like handle if they had creatures, stuff like that. The forks were for they were actually like a counter spell at the same time as like a multiplier. Like you could do a huge fireball, pump it up with a bunch of dark rituals, and then fork it to double it. But you know how often you pull that stuff off. It was fun as a little kid, though. I'll tell you what, a little 12-year-old Ed burning the freaking the LGS owner and getting a freaking dual land as a prize. That was fun. That was fun. The deck did well. Okay, I know it wasn't fine tuned, but like it beat people. Yeah, stuff like that. Peanut. But you know, it was fun. It was more of a fun deck for a little guy. You know what I mean? I like the theme too. Fire and freaking, you know, skeletons and shit like that. Yeah, I know. I miss old school Magic too, because like something like that would never fly today. You know what I mean? Like, how you gonna pull that off? You get shut down a million different ways nowadays. But it was fun. Excuse me. I'm still tired. Took a nap even after the flea market. It's crazy. Waking up at 5 a.m. is gonna kill me, but it happens all the time. So, also today at the flea market, somebody told me, I asked him, and he just said to me, "Take my number." I'm like, "Oh yeah?" He's like, "I got it at home. I got a lot at home, and you're gonna get the best deal of your life." So I'm like, "Okay." I took his number. I sent him a text. I gave him my card. He's in New York, so I'm gonna drive down there this week. He said he has cards from like 2019 all the way to like, I forget if he said 2007 or 2012. But if I can get a good enough deal, you know, I'm gonna pick it up. I mean, that's the type of thing that's perfect for buy listing and flipping like that. You know what I mean? Ed goes from burning the LGS owner to getting burnt while talking about them. Indeed, bro. Indeed. Okay. Do you believe the population matters for low-end reserve lists, which have single-digit graded populations? JM Day, population does matter. There are people who hunt down low population cards. I have seen it fairly often. Kind of like MTG without planeswalkers. Yep. Took more effort to win. If you have to hold a card for 10 years, what's your poison? Old Border, 30th Black Lotus, 4 LP revised Underground Seas. That's a good question. 10 years? I mean, I'm probably going to see the... That's really hard to say. Meaning they both probably have the same potential. Like, that Old Border Black Lotus is going to be a collector's item but the growth is going to be very fast, very quick, whereas the growth for the underground seas is going to be slower. Know what I mean? Reserve list and graded cards mean nothing. You got high grade lightning bolts and birds of paradise with money that aren't reserve list. It's all about them rookie cards. Yes and no, Peanut. Yes and no. Reserve list means a lot to some cards. If you're near Syracuse, let me know and we'll burn one. Jimbo, I'm going to be in, I believe, Orange County. I miss Mana Burn more than the restricted list in Legacy. Oh, Mana Burn. Bro. I don't know if people know about Mana Burn. You know, if you had extra mana at the end of the turn, you take hits for it. That's crazy, right? I'd take the raw duels, but that's so I can play Legacy for the next 10 years before I sell. That's kind of a good point, right? I mean, I guess if they're LP, right? All right, everybody, hit that like button, please. And let me do. Hey, anybody need to get into the Discord? This is the link. If you are not part of the Discord, definitely do so, because especially if you're going to Vegas, this is like we're starting to use it to plan a little bit. Right, that's a Discord, and I will do a puppy smile afterwards. There you go. So if you are not on the Discord, definitely check the Discord out. We are talking about a lot of stuff all the time. It's pretty interesting conversations. Like, you can definitely learn things over there. You get alerted to like crazy sales and shit before other people know. It's kind of pretty sweet. I don't think the reserve list matters all that much with gem mint old cards. Gem mint being the key words there. The cards would still be valuable just due to the rookie phenomenon. Yeah. In all TCGs, people will always want the first printings of anything. Yeah, no, I agree. I'll join tonight. What do you mean? Oh, the Discord, yes. In the best condition possible. Vegas videos are going to be dope. Indeed they are. Do you watch Edwin the Engineer's content? I do. I like him. I think he makes some good points, and he has some good content. But I haven't seen anything from him in a while. Yeah, I only watch his if he has other content, I only watch his Magic content. Alright, so we got a couple people out here. Hit the like if you have it. Otherwise, subscribe if you haven't. Smoke if you haven't. So what else do we got? Okay. That secret lair that I'm looking at over here. I don't know. This one wasn't that crazy to me. I kind of liked the one with the chrome mocks, right? And the VHS looking Sharknado. Is that the 30-day advent calendar? Because I didn't see it in the secret lair, and I was a little bit surprised. Because if it is in the 30-day advent calendar, I'm buying a couple of those things. I don't know. Are you guys interested in those? The advent calendar? I know that there is Chrome Ox in there. There's a couple other cards too. I'm not to be trusted in Discord. Oh no. Why not, Mr. Sideshow? Wonder how many people are still talking about MTG30 since it's been talked to death. Peanut. People are still gonna, as long as there's emotions about it, there will be videos about it. I don't think I'll be doing any new videos unless I have new thoughts or unless there's new information about it. I think I've said all that I need to say about it. I can say, and anything else I could probably say here on live streams, right? Edwin's been back on his solo channel for a short while now. Really? Oh, wow. Huh. It is, and yes, the 30-day advent calendar. Yeah. You guys should, I mean, that's going to be the one. Perhaps some unhinged magi drama. Yeah, right. That's weird, guys. I've been seeing open boosters by himself too. I don't know, man. It's a weird market, and it can cause some weird feels. You know what I mean? I find it weird. You can't use the new art of the same Eldrazi's from Rise of the Eldrazi with any color mana. It's literally the same cards. What do you mean you can't use new art or the new art of the same Eldrazi's? Huh? Sandwich. I need a little clarification there, bruh. Oh, all the secret layers look like home runs. They're either gorgeous or hilarious memes. I'm ordering all of them. You like them, JMD? They're decent. I don't feel like I just don't feel like it. You know, like it's not that wonderful for me. Get a little LSD in me and I stop understanding human feelings. Oh no, bro. You get vicious, huh? You should just put away your phone when you're dropping hits. Stupid rule, just like banning Vampiric Tutor from Legacy format. With any color mana, so you can't use certain Eldrazi's in certain format. That's silly. Yeah. Like anyone casts Emrakul with mana anyway, alright? Thoughts on shrooms? Naturey goodness. I think, I feel like, look, you shouldn't, that's like anything, moderation is key, right? And things like that, there's a reason that psychiatrists and doctors are exploring using them for PTSD and or harder to reach patients. It's because it allows you to see from a different perspective. Let's just say that. Not to mention all the side effects. Mr. Stumble, is that enough of an answer for you? The Advent Calendar Secret Lair is going on my shelf. Yeah, I was going to get two. One to open and one to put away. The reprints of Emrakul and the other two, the Double Masters, you can't though? I don't know. Not that I'm aware of. They're the same abilities as the Rise of the Eldrazi's card. I don't know. Ed, could you imagine back in the day banning cards? You know, in the 90s, things were very different in the 90s. Like, it's ridiculous. It's Mr. Stumble. It's decriminalized in a lot of places. Like, a lot of places, actually. You know, it used to be legal in Japan. I remember my friend getting it in a legal shop when I was 20, and bro, that was crazy. Step 2, huh? Step 1, ramp. Step 2, question marks. Step 3, mana cast Emrakul. Yeah, like, what do you do in between? That's funny. Oh my god, guys. How long have I even been doing this? Like, I didn't realize I'd be sitting here for a while. I was just like, I'm gonna smoke and chill and talk, and now it's been 40 minutes. Sneak attack, show and tell. That's definitely a way to get it out there. Have you thought about expanding to other TCG collectibles like sports, Pokemon, etc.? I am curious about Cryptic, and I may get into it. I want an advent calendar with a different nip for each day. I don't know. Or through the breach it. Can you cast Emrakul with swamps though? I mean, you should. Man, I want to play. No combo, no counterspell magic. Oh man. If I had $1 million, what cards would I buy? Which card or what? Magic stuff would I buy? Because there's two major different answers there. Card? If they're gonna be doing some buzzing, I got to go inside. But card. I mean, you'd have to go after a crazy Lotus, otherwise, you know, it's cards, you know. All right, we're going inside, guys. This buzzsaw is a bit much. Let me just take a last poke. Okay, I'm gonna start packing up here. Okay. All drugs should be legal. Let the masses sort it out. If someone must be physically dependent on drugs, that's their problem. Until they break into your home to steal your VCR. Yeah. That's the problem. Sideshow is that you can't have madness in the streets. I mean, but on the other hand, the amount of policing that goes down with it is just, that's criminal. Like, people freaking getting thrown into cuffs and their whole life ruined just for a little bit of freaking happy times. In Japan, currently you'll go to jail for 2 years for having 1 gram. A shame. Weed went from being a death sentence crime to being legal in Thailand. Yes, it did. It's crazy. The whole world is changing for ganja, and I never thought I'd see it. They shut down the thing, so I'm just gonna stay out here a little bit more. This thing, man. This thing's gonna make me crazy. Post Malone's Lotus for 800K. Yeah, you know, that's pretty cool. It's a 1 of 50, right? It's an alpha artist proof. Okay. Secret layers are unique to evaluate. We have to evaluate the art, the jokes for the community, and the atmosphere of the community as it drops. Art is good, jokes are great, and atmosphere is hostile. You think? Yeah. There's no easy solution for it. I agree. It looks they're set to send out the Kickstarter pledges by end of the month for Cryptic. Kevin, it looks like they're set to send out the Kickstarter pledges by the end of the week. They said they're starting at the 17th. That's crazy. But I don't know if it's, you know what? Let me see if I can't find out some information from Tanner right now. Tanner, where are you at? Yo, bro, how you doing? I'm live right now. And we are talking about, what should I say, fulfillment dates, or we're talking about Cryptic, but in what terms? We're talking about how Cryptic is coming along. When do you expect to have all the Kickstarter pledges sent out? Okay. He's usually pretty good getting back to me, so we'll see if he can get back to me during the stream. Right, it would be great. Let me tell him. Okay, yeah, I told him I'm live right now, so maybe he gets back to me faster. That would be sick. Yo, Mike B, what up? Making good use of the freaking emojis. Thank you, sir. That's awesome. Yeah, so I just asked Tanner. We'll see what happens, what he says. Secret layers are for the reprints almost regardless of art. No to resell, just for my collection. So you can cast the 3 big other draws, you times the swamps, then correct? Yeah, I think so, Sandwich. Pretty rare that ever happens, yeah. Delayed till 10/25. Oh, the comics are what delayed it. Okay. It was previously the 17th. So yeah, 25th. Okay. Booster decks were delayed due to the hurricane too. Alright. Yeah, that hurricane kind of messed a few things up, right? Okay, Tanner just said end of month. Okay, cool. Anything new? New and I got him on the phone here. If you guys want to ask a question, let me know. They said the booster color accuse any matter of neutrality. Double Masters alternative art. Tell him we talking about cryptic secret lives. Can't stay on. Got family coming. We're gonna eat some smoked queso. Ooh, bro. I'm freaking. I am Blaze, and that would be very nice. Okay, he said comics are on the site are done. Okay. And if a new TCG come out tomorrow, what would you want out of it? I really sideshow, man. This guy. I like what Cryptic is doing. I wouldn't change things. I'd tweak things, but I like what they're doing in general. So I kind of feel like they're doing decently with it. Don't know if anyone knows Star Wars CCG, but there's a huge collection that got wiped out by Hurricane Ian. Crazy how little. Oh, let me show you what a freaking fan, a subscriber sent me. I gotta show you guys. It's horrible. You don't want to see it almost, if I can find it. Here. Hurricane Ian destruction. It's horrible. It's horrible, guys. It's horrible. Horrible. Oh my god. Ermagerd. Sucks, right? Sideshow, I don't know him like that I can ask him about his freaking belly button and it can be just normal. It is hilarious though, and it is a good question. Oh, bro, that's funny. Yeah. Destroyed cards. Isn't that sad? If a new TCG is to come out tomorrow. Okay, cheers. Buen appetit. Yes. Sir Flipstar. To get the emoji, you have to be a channel member. Speaking of which, everybody, we have channel memberships now. You get happy fun time emojis like this puppy smile, which is my favorite. I'm gonna be making more, and you see Solar God, Jimbo, they're channel members. Yeah, that's new. I didn't have that until recently, but I should have done it a long time ago. Because we could have gotten silly. Could have gotten some interesting emojis going. Like, I know the top hat one I want to do. You even play Magic, all talking channels about investing and never playing. Asmodeus, I say I used to. I haven't played in a long time. I do not have the time. I believe Sorcerer is delayed until next year. Yeah. I don't like how they keep pushing it back. I don't. I thought that they were supposed to be the freaking, like, the more pro one, right? Like, Rudy was pushing them, not Cryptic. I don't know, actually, how much the loss was. It's pretty bad. But you guys will be heartened to know that he got his good cards out first, okay? So that's what got destroyed here, what you saw. Those are his inventory for TCG player. Sucks, but it's not the core of the collection, so all hope is not lost. Solar God. I didn't know all those cards got trashed. There goes lots of inventory even though I never know existed. Exactly. And so what I'm going to do with those photos, and he sent me video, is I'm going to make a video about attrition. I think that's a good one, and it's a good demonstration of attrition over time, you know? Is that like Twitch subs? I think so, Sir Flipstar. It's like, you know, and so you see next to Jimbo's name, he's got, I think it is Savannah, right? That's the dual land that's there. So after a month, it changes color to a different dual, and then so on and so forth until you finally reach the volcanic island colors. Oh my god, Sorcery was also going to Chinese printers? Ugh, that's freaking... Look, if you're, you know what, I don't know where they're located. I don't know who they know or whatever. I'm not going to judge. I just feel like if you're a TCG nowadays, that's where all the counterfeits come from. It just seems like you're legitimatizing the freaking counterfeit industry. You know what I mean? By going to them. Tanner runs their TCG so much better. Yo, he straight up, this is why I like Cryptic. Every other printer will charge 50 to 100K for one run. Yeah, but they won't steal your art. Sorcery does seem suspect. And see, so what? 50 to 100K? Like, they made 4.4 mil because of Rudy's push. Why can't they freaking print whatever they want? You know, like, it's ridiculous. Yeah, attrition. I agree. Attrition, like, think about how many copies are left of Arabian Nights cards. I don't know, probably a lot less. Why don't me and my dad start a printing company? That's an investment in equipment that we don't have. We have mixing equipment. You know, chemical engineering equipment. We can make any product you want. You want to make some, I don't know, some freaking chocolate with CBD infused. You want to make some black soap with some shea butter. You want to make some ferro fluid. Like, we can do all that type of stuff, you know? We do some crazy mixing, man. We do like extreme type of chemical engineering. We really blast our... So mixing chemicals is about putting energy into your batch, right? And we operate regularly above 1,000 psi for our liquids. So shit's getting mixed. Let's just say that. Anyway. Sorcery is based in New Zealand. Yeah, that's why it makes more sense for them to have printers over there. Sorcery got about 4.4 million in the Kickstarter SGR. I think that's where they ended up. Bro, we put a display sign out the gas station, and that was 50K. What? Wait, what do you mean, Osmond? That's how much it costs to get a display sign? MetaZoo went to China. Really? That's crazy. They blowing that money in Vegas. Oh my god. You think so, Sandwich? Daily driving a Lambo. You got 1.5. I think they got more. I think they have 4.4. How much percent do you think is on the market by any given time? Percent of what, Sir Flipstar? A large format printer like that is north of $1 million. Exactly. Then you need a place to store it and a few to run it. Yep. That's the case, they could have took the expensive route. How much does Japan and Korea charge for printing? I don't know. That's a whole nother question. And what year will the last Alpha Black Lotus be destroyed? Over, under 42.83? Under. The whole world. Everyone seems to go crazy for MetaZoo and they get printed in China. Whoa. I had no idea. I need some LSD laced fruit roll-ups. Oh my god. Oh, we do chemical engineering and we do the research too. So if you need a product made, like we will develop it from start to finish and then just freaking give you a formula that's like ready to go. And or we could do a freaking sample run for you, have like 1,000 samples to hand out, or like a packaging trial. Yeah, we could do all that stuff. That's what we do. And actually, business is slow. I need to start actually advertising. I should be making videos for that too, so that bring in some business. Kentucky Frog Token, that's a good one. 4 million means they can afford the Japanese printing. That's what I'm saying. If you track every eBay sale of AND cards, would you be able to come up with something like a total market cap? And even with the internet, it's not easy to track sales. I think you would need an AI that can look at all the images and track when the same card is sold also. That's kind of the problem. MetaZoo print quality is the worst in the business. I mean, Chinese quality. I think we all could agree that in the 80s when toys said made in Japan or made in Taiwan, it was a lot better. Just saying. I remember when toys were made out of metal and it said made in Japan. How sick was that? That was the price of the stock, $40K. Oh my god. Oh, that's so cool. Control it with your laptop. That's a cool sign. Graded, especially. What? Sir Flipstar. Oh, yeah, definitely. Hello, Kylan. Goodbye, Kylan. It's good to see you, Kylan. That's what it costs to print in the U.S. I don't care what the big deal is. Everyone. Sandwich. To be honest, MetaZoo's cardstock passes the band test, but the visual quality is utter trash. And then you have some silly little drawings. What chemical did I mix to make a Black Lotus? Can you produce action figures or mold for them, like simple ones? We do not make dies. What you need for that is a CNC machine or like a 3D printer. You're talking injection molding. Yes, I saw a Sideshow. Really? I didn't know that. Send me. I'm curious. Send me a freaking. Send me an email. Yeah, I actually do a lot of chemical work, and yeah, my pops was like his big time stuff. I'm messing around. Who is submitting the question for trivia night? Oh, I'm making the trivia. It is on V for Vendetta because it takes place on the 5th of November. Remember, the 5th of November, the gunpowder treason and plot. I see no reason why the gunpowder treason should ever be forgot. Yes, that is why V for Vendetta will be trivia on that night, 8 p.m. live. Come by. It will be fun times. There will be prizes. There will be the wheel. There will be more. Love my metal toys. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The old school goodness. If Sorcery was printed anywhere else, it would probably be delayed another year. Yeah, maybe. It's true. Things are way behind. Main reason I have a piece of Cryptic and considering playing the game once it comes out is due to the professional rollout of the product. I see. Kevin has a very like analytical perspective. I like that. That was very I don't know what the word I'm looking for, but it was on point. You know what I mean? No one seemed to be complaining about sorcery card quality from the test prints. They use the same printers, and now this may apply to mass production. We will see. Yeah, I didn't get any of those. I tell you what, though, I have had a bunch of cryptic cards in my hand, and I like them. I just picture Ed with the white lab coat like the Mad Doctor from Market Street. Do I have any pictures of myself in my lab coat? I wonder. Every once in a while I do that. Just because. So we used to, when we were making this sunblock a while ago, it was with we were taking the powder and adding it to the freaking the carrier and then blasting it, right? So I had to wear the freaking respirator and all that too. It was a pain in the ass. I didn't like that. Those were not fun times. I think I had a little video of me doing that, and I don't know where I put it. I think I showed it somewhere, maybe on Patreon, actually, a little video of me at work, because I cannot find it. Whoa, that's definitely a long time ago. Nope, it is not here. Too bad. Yeah, me all fucking in a lab coat and respirator, all the madness. I put it on professionalism, Cryptic. Yeah, that's the thing. Was he's taking it seriously, you know what I mean? And see, I take my channel seriously, and that's why, like, when I spoke with Tanner and all this, and I looked at it, I'm like, I get this guy. I get it, you know? When you do your ads, you can use Josh's. Oh, I gotta do an opening with, like, an MTG freaking magnesium, tellurium, geranium, with some smoke, some some elements, some DB MTG. Oh my god, I could probably figure it out how to do elements for all that. Oh man, Cryptic is very nice. I'm interested in Cryptic, that's all. Some dudes playing a One Piece TCG. Oh, that's cool. And One Piece and like Dragon Ball and Naruto and Bleach, these are animes that could have games because of how long they lasted. You know what I mean? What up, Pokemon TV Unlimited? How you doing? Discord link again. Here it is. Un maman. And paste. And hold on. And emojis. And pin message. All right, there you go. Discord link with emojis. I'm solvent on Cryptic. Sold one card to pay for all my investment. Now it's all funny money. I can just enjoy the game. JM Day. Cryptic is cray, man. I'm just glad I saved some. I was giving it away like a crazy person at the beginning. I should have just opened the one test pack and kept the riddle box sealed, right? Solar God says, extremely impressed with Cryptic execution. We will be getting them shipped tomorrow and likely receive possibly very awesome. Solar God, delay till the 25th. We talked about that earlier. Tanner confirmed. Digimon TCG is really fun. Really? I should check it out. Let me see. Yeah, Jam Day, I'm surprised at how well that the market has done also. Like, that is some seriousness. Yeah, actually, Jam Day, I know you've been looking at the Cryptic market. I'm curious. Has anyone pulled any one of ones yet? Because, like, I want to see that. And if they haven't, a lot has been open, so I'm wondering where they are. I have 2 packs of riddle packs left. Maybe one day I'll open them when Cryptic is possibly a little bit more popular. You know what I mean? Something like that. I don't know. But the resource system is a tug of war between players. Interesting. I didn't know that. Talking about Digimon. That seems like a game, if it's like a tug of war like that for resources, something where I punch someone in the face as you're playing them, like it'll get you mad. Peanut says, I was looking at this cryptic and wasn't impressed. I think these games that try to be MTG clones are kind of outdated. Nobody cares about comics anymore, and no digital game is pretty bad. And no digital game is pretty bad. So, okay. Cryptic has a digital game. Comics, I don't know about that. Look at the first copy of The Walking Dead. Comics are kind of crazy. That market is crazy, bro. And I don't even know if it's trying to be an MTG clone. I know, like, does MTG own all fantasy? I mean, MTG is kind of becoming wussy nowadays. Like, Cryptic kind of has an edge still, and I kind of like that. So I kind of disagree, Peanut. How much percent of the card are on the market at any given time? Full alpha liches are around 10 listed in Europe, which would be around 1%. I don't know. That seems like a lot. For example, alpha liches. That seems like a lot of alpha liches on the market. There are a few one-of-one pools, mostly the island toppers, though those aren't one-of-ones. Those are like one of three, I think. Wolfric and Charlie, where? Cause I want to see what they look like, bro. I haven't seen them yet. So how many more one-of-ones are there, right? 2 more? Cryptic market is not doing well because people are fearful not making money off Cryptic if it takes off. I hope Cryptic does well and it looks cool, but I think people are nuts to spend this much. Oh yeah, totally. It's gotten crazy. But if it takes off, it's justified. Cryptic is a full digital game in development and looks good. Exactly, the grid. A Brothers War manga would be cool. So cool. I would love to see some freaking manga type MTG content. Ed, I love your content. It's totally apparent you take your content seriously. Your experience in the game is very valuable and I appreciate you sharing it with me. Thank you very much, Pokemon TV. That is what I aim for. One of my main goals with my channel is to try to share what I have learned with the market, because I feel like a more educated market is a healthier market, and it's the type of situation that, like, a rising tide raises all ships, you know what I mean? Especially when it comes to knowledge and, like, simple things even, right? I know this isn't new, but beginners buying Chronicles instead of Arabian Nights and then realizing that later on, isn't that so feel bad? Something like that. Yeah. So, that's really what I'm out here for, is keep that type of stuff going. Osmond says, let's go Vikings. MTG is just outdated, I think, nowadays. The old style fantasy is just kind of fading away, it seems like. Yeah, you remember Heavy Metal? Those cards from the 90s? Like, freaking big muscular chicks and dudes all in freaking, like, all shiny and in bikinis and stuff. I love the dark, more daring art of Cryptic. I completely agree. I bet Earthbind would be on Cryptic. There's definitely some earthbinding going on Cryptic. Magic is good due to the gameplay, but everything else around it is very lacking. And it's becoming more diluted. It used to be nice up until, like, after... I mean, Ixalan was still kind of cool, although Dinosaurs was a little extreme. War the Spark. After War the Spark, maybe. I feel like the V for Vendetta comic in London and Alan Moore was doing. Oh, that's cool. I like the MTG lore is trash and wants to focus much on it yet. Not a lot of people care. Nowadays, it's trash. It's so trash nowadays. It used to be good. You said Cryptic was dark, but you said I gave advice as to which game is more dark between mine and Cryptic. I mean, if you can get AIDS in your game, that's pretty dark, bro. But, I'm sure there's rotting people in Cryptic, like stuff like that, you know? It's kind of the same thing, right? One of ones have a foil Cryptic stamp on them. Oh, really? Interesting. On the front? Like the face of the card, not the back of the card? I didn't know that. That's cool. We need more people buying Chronicles so they can lay off my Arabian Nights purchases, right? Heavy metal would be a sick secret lair. Oh my god, it would be. Forced political correctness versus other TCGs, some edge isn't intrinsically bad. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I think the old Magic are a product of time and almost impossible to replicate. We don't live in the 90s anymore and the world has changed. Very true. Look at trying to make a lot of the Mirage art now with, like, you know, the way things are. That would never fly. Hildebrand had their own card line with foils too. Oh. I have some of those cards. I think. Those freaking weird cards. But it's not a TCG, right? Come on, it's all about the ninners. I think MTG fell off after Scars and Mirrodin. They had a bunch of heat for... I loved Scars and Mirrodin. That was a great freaking set. Great set. Also, the business model of MTG is just outdated too. The LGSs should have been let go forever ago since WotC is just robbing them now. The idea of the LGS is dying off sadly. Yes, they had dumb down, in fact down, and Lily was the answer. Interesting. Alright guys, I have been here for how long? What time is it? Let me see. I need to evaluate. Okay, I've been here for an hour and 10. I'm gonna spend another... Okay, it's 2:52. Let's go till 3 o'clock, guys. My back is starting to kill me on this thing. What was a great set? Oh, yes, Scars and Mirrodin. I loved it, actually. That was one of the ones that got me really... That actually got me playing again with my brother. I played an Infect deck with him then, and that was fun. I really liked the art. I liked the lore behind it. It still had the triptych lands that you could put next to each other. It was really cool. Where did Cryptic get printed? I think they're printing in Vegas. Like, that's the it's getting printed in the United States. The Greg and Tim cards weren't TCG, but cool art nonetheless. Yes, Tanya or Stefan, whichever you is speaking right now. I have a lot of weird packs from the freaking flea market, and it's cool stuff. I love to open the randomness. Actually, when I go inside, I'm gonna film the collection I got today, and I'm gonna film opening some of those for a flea market from last week where I didn't find anything. I mean, I met the people. So last week I went, didn't find Magic cards, found random packs, which is always fun. Okay. And so usually during those flea market videos, I like to open up the packs afterwards, or some of them. I actually found some more of those Guinness World Record packs, so I'll be opening up those, which is cool, finally. I didn't open up the one yet because I needed more. But what happened last week was somebody I had asked about Magic cards was like, oh, we didn't bring in it. Oh. And the wife was like, oh, wasn't your mom? She sat on it on the couch and then moved it, and then that's why we didn't bring it. It's like, oh, damn it, Mom. Anyway, that guy came this week. And so it's not like I found cards this week. I went to meet this guy. I mean, I looked at everything else, of course, because there's just all the entertaining shit in the world there. But yeah, so that's what happened this week, and that's what I have to film, is that collection. So I have to, A, open the old packs, and B, break down that collection. Where correct, the Greg and Tim cards, you cool. I despise Ixalan. You don't like Ixalan, huh? I mean, TCG to survive nowadays has to adapt to the digital era. Digital's where the most money can be made, where you can spread the game the quickest. How about every card having a QR code on it, like a little one, and you need to play in the digital space as well. I don't know, or maybe you could play in the real space but the QR code makes a digital version, and it, like, you know, you can play alongside it, but it looks cool. I don't know. Ixalan block versus Fallen Empires on Homelands. Oof, what's worse? Ixalan. I like Thralls. Slightly better than Fate Reforged, but not by much. You know, the thing about Fate Reforged is that you can open Khans of Tarkir fetches in it, which is weird. Crimson Vow got me back into Magic after a good 7 years, but don't tell any of my friends. Oh my god, Crimson Vow. Poison counters, yep. Cryptic is Prince Encounter. Okay, there you go. You know all the spots. Is it that Tanner and Cryptic is in Vegas? Like, I don't know what the deal is, why I think Vegas, but I know it's around here, and I appreciate the fact that it's here. While I don't necessarily agree with all the woke stuff, I think it is a good thing MTG is going with modern times to stay relevant. I'm not going to argue with that. I mean, some of what they're doing sucks, that's all. Mirrored and Besieged, yeah, I have a complete set of it. Love the Phyrexia versus the Coalition theme. Yeah, I have the 2 boxes. I know you guys see it in my background. It's like a reversible box from the time. You can have it as the Phyrexian theme or the Mirren theme. And I have 2, so I have both of them. That's great. And the current zeitgeist is kind of woke. Not this long ago, there were humans and zoos, and this was normal as well. Yeah. I know, it's crazy out there. Who's ready for Slivers versus Phyrexia, right? It's all crossovers now. It's going to be Transformers versus Final Fantasy at some point. No, it's going to be Rick from The Walking Dead versus Mega Man. Josh talking about Stormcrow, you crazy. Alright, we got the final 3 minutes. Definitely before I go, thank you for coming by, everybody. What else? We got channel memberships now, like Tanya and Solar God got. You can have super fun time emojis like this, which is my favorite. I love this one so much. I'm gonna make a tin hat one for you, Josh. I gotta make a tin hat emoji. I need ideas for emojis, by the way, because I want to make a bunch of silly emojis, and I think it'll be fun. If Post Malone has a card, your dog should have a card. Yes, I was thinking of making a series of cards for everyone that's been on my channel, like Josh and Jeff and Nate and Paul, like, and Kevin. You know what I mean? Like, that would be kind of sick. MTG is going to come like Smash Bros. At some point. Just throw any video game character in, since why not? Yeah, so, yeah, it might be. It's kind of going that way already. So, channel memberships, fun times. Rick of Walking Dead versus Rick of Rick and Morty. And duke it out, who's the rickest of them all. Yes, I would love that. Hello, David H. You in a dual beer can helmet, right? That would be kind of funny. I was drinking yesterday. Anybody catch that stream? Whew. I had a saucy Saturday, and I didn't open Stronghold. It was so late by the time I got off of the stream with Bob and Pat and Matt that I went to bed. Cardi B, Post Malone versus LeBron James and Obama. Oh my God. Lord of mercy. Yes, indeed. I was a very saucy boy yesterday. And some of you freaking wonderful fellas bought me drinks. That was awesome. That was funny as hell. It was a little slurry. It wasn't that bad. I held it together mostly. I was just a little more and the thing is, there's a lot said. There was a lot said. I don't think I said most of it, though. I think it was mainly on Cardboard Conversations. There was a lot of things said. Oh, my God. 2025, of course, that would probably be Witcher meets the 2024 political campaign. Oh, God. We don't need any of those politics in Magic. We need none of it. I just hope. Oh, Bob, did you? I was just talking about last night how I was extremely saucy on your show. Yes, I saw that. That's cool. I have no idea. I am not great at setting up all this stuff. Do you remember why I didn't buy you a drink? Paul, I do not at this point. No, I'm sorry. You gotta tell me. On the other channel, when Pat zoomed in on your face. Doom Secret Lair. I really want to see my old video games be Secret Lair. Metroid, imagine all the characters, like the bosses, like Drill Man, Light Man, being their own cards. That would be sick. Or Metroid with all the little creatures and stuff, like, and like Kraid and all that. And yeah, I think it would be sick. I think it would be sick. You could do it with Zelda. You can do it with Dragon Effin' Warrior. What? You could do it with Naruto. Alright, guys. I've gotten longer than I've intended to. Everyone, take care. Have a happy Sunday. I'm sure there will be live streams by other people later on. So, take care. Have a nice day. A tip of the cap to you. Later, guys. Peace.